Hello guys, today we are gonna have another story by Vovo, the boy saved in the river. This story happened many years ago in Egypt. You know where is Egypt? Seen on the map. It is in Africa, north of Africa. You see there that there is California in North America where we live, and Arlie lives close to California. She lives in. We live here. Arlie lives in Colorado, a little bit more central. And then, if we want to go to Africa, we have to cross the Atlantic Ocean, and then we have to take a fly on that. And then we go to Africa, and this is the part of the northern Africa where Egypt is, and this is where we are gonna come and report. Egypt is a place that has a lot of camels, and also the pyramids. The pyramids are from Egypt. We have the Sphinx, also another monument in Egypt that you might have heard about. And the Nile River. The Nile River is considered the biggest or the longest river in the world. And this story happened exactly inside of this river more than 2,000 years ago. And this is another picture of the Nile River that has its nascence in the Mount Kilimanjaro and then goes through northern and eastern Africa until um, Egypt, until to reach the Egypt that is the last country before going to the Mediterranean Sea. So this is the story that we are. On that time, in this part many years ago, there was two different nations. One was the Israelites, and another was the Egyptians that live in Egypt. And then the Israelites, the Israel people of Israel, they were being slaves in Egypt. Remember, Israel is in the Bible considered the people of God. They follow God. They follow the Ten Commandments. In fact, they exist until today. The Jewish people, they were from Israel. But on that time, they were suffering. They were suffering so bad in the hands of the Egypts that they wanna get rid or get out of the. But they were getting a little strong, and their babies were very strong. And then the king of Egypt decided to kill most of the baby males. And he told that he would put to death all the babes. And then there was a lady, Jochebed, that had a little boy called Moses. And she didn't want Moses to die. Then she did what? Decided she had a good idea. She decided to make a little boat with a basket. She got a basket and put some asphalt in the outside of the basket, and then the water will not get through and the basket would float. And guess what? Put the baby inside of that basket and put in the Nile River. The same river that we showed the picture before is where Jochebed put Moses. And she was thinking maybe someone will find it and I don't need to have him died because they are killing all the babies in this. And there we go, Moses inside of a basket going through the Nile River. And then the animals were together, but Jochebed didn't leave Moses alone. She asked her daughter Miriam to keep an eye on the baby. And then she said to Miriam, hey, you follow the basket and follow the baby, that nothing bad will happen to him. Okay? And Miriam was going over and over in the shore of the river, following the baby in the basket. And then, all of a sudden, there was a lady that found the baby in the river, and Miriam was around. Who was that lady? That lady was the daughter of the king, the same king that were killing the babies. But the daughter, the princess, she was not that bad. And then when she saw the she was very happy because she didn't have a son. And then she said, I'm gonna get this baby for me because this baby is so beautiful. And I am gonna take this baby and take it to my palace and I will raise this baby. Miriam, that was around, when she saw it, she came from the reeds and then went to talk to the princess and told the princess that she could find a babysitter that could take care of baby Moses. And the princess agreed with that. And then the princess said, okay, let me know who is this babysitter, and then I will arrange for her to raise the kid until he is old enough to come to my palace. That's what happened. They found a babysitter that was nothing else than Jochebed, the mother of Moses, the mother of the baby. And and then Moses would be raised by his own mother, but the princess didn't know about it. So Moses went back to his house, and Jochebed now was the official babysitter, and she raised Moses until he was old enough to go to the palace. Now we see Jochebed and Moses and Miriam. They were playing around, and Moses ended up to be one of the main person in Egypt, and Moses was the one that delivered the Israelites from the Egyptians, and then they move away to another place. And this is a very important story because he was the hero for the Israelites on that time. So, what is the lesson now? The lesson is that God protects you. God protects your parents. God protects Vovô and Vovó. There is a God that takes care of every one of us. Even if you have someone dying now because of the COVID-19, the coronavirus, but God is with people. God is with you and your family. Bless you and thank you for hearing this story. Bye bye, guys, and see you next time.